T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, the disclaimer.
Hey guys, we're going to talk about how to make money. We always do, and we got people doing it. I want to congratulate Carson Mackey. He's crushing it under the leadership of Black Diamond Desi Lipova. He's proving the comp plan works, but here's the deal. We can't guarantee how much money you or any particular individual is going to make. Why? Because everybody's going to do something different. Each week on Flight School, we teach the Holton Bug system. We even have a special group, the HB system coaching group. Here's what happens. People take the information. Everybody's going to get the information, right? But everybody's going to do something different with it. Some people are going to be like Carson, come out of the gate swinging, running, track shoes, ready, show me the way, I'm ready to do it. And they're going to do a lot and they're going to make a lot. Some people are going to take all the notes and say, this sounds great. And they're going to go do a little and they're going to make a little. Some people are going to take all the notes and say, this is wonderful. Thanks for showing me the way. And then go off and do nothing and make what? Nothing at all. Who determines which of those three people you are? That's the man or the woman looking back at you in the mirror when you're brushing your teeth and flossing, as Mark likes to say. So our disclaimer is that we can't guarantee how much money you're going to make. Only you can do that. Everybody can, but everybody won't. It's up to you guys. So here we go. We're going to turn things back over to Mark and go to our announcements.
All right. All right, Boomerang family. MK coming to you from the flight deck. Let's pull up the slides. There we go. All right. How to prepare for the Houston MasterClass. That's what we're going to be talking about today on Flight School. All right. Stay connected with the WhatsApp community, ibooMnation.com. Go there, fill out the information. Telegram, search at Iboomerang and click join. March leaders' birthdays. We don't have any this week. However, you can go to the BüüM and click donate there. Or you can go to your back office and click auto ship. Every little bit helps, folks. Chargebacks. If you charge back, you will be terminated. However, you can go to iboomhub.com/downloads, download the multiple use credit card form, but take your credit card out of that person's back office when auto ship runs the next month. That's why we get chargebacks. All right, don't give your funds to anyone for trading. Iboomerang will not be held responsible for your loss of funds. Don't do it, folks. All right, not allowed. Cross-recruiting and switching teams. It is grounds for termination. Both the switcher and the sponsor will be terminated. This is your brick. 300 PQV, dual team qualified, one left, one right. 10 Elevate customers, 1500 QV, that all adds up to 1800 PQV. And this is your basic building block of success in your iBoomerang business. You want to be a brick, folks. All right, CEO Corner, 10 Elevate customers. You get to go to Accelerate Vision and Dream Weekend, but you've got to be qualified for 3 months prior. CEO Corner, 25 Elevate customers, Accelerate Vision Dream Weekend, all live and virtual events, including Elevate boot camps, but you've got to be qualified for 3 months ahead of time. All right, who's using RankUp? Everybody should be using RankUp. Training call recordings are now on iboomhub.com, up at the top, and on YouTube. youtube.com/iboomerang. They're right at the top. iBoomerang RankUp presentations by your top leaders. Log into RankUp, click prospecting videos, grab the link, and send it. They are in English and Spanish. Profit Snatcher testimonials are now in Rank Up 2. Log into Rank Up, click prospecting videos, click Profit Snatcher testimonials, grab the link and send it, but you've got to match up the person with the presenter. Match the person with the presenter. All right, BÜM TV, iboomhub.com/BÜM TV. We've got 2 in English and 2 in Spanish. Send us your Profit Snatcher wins. Send your testimonials to profitsnatchers@elevate.com. Now, you can send us your Trade Buddy testimonials and your Elevate testimonials. Trade Buddy Lounge. This is incredible. Donnie Pips hangs out in there regularly. So you've got to be in the Trade Buddy Lounge. People are making money. Yeah, so live trading with the best profit coaches, and you've got to have a Trade Buddy subscription. Profit Snatchers America with Blue Diamond, Jayla Pippins. They do an incredible job Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I was on Caroline Cousin's call the other day, and one guy made $26,000 in 6 days. What? Dude. That is incredible. Profit Snatchers Europe with Caroline Cousin, and that is at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it's on Thursdays, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. UK time. Travel and Trade Corner with Doris Lopez. She does a fantastic job. That's Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, the Houston event, it's at the Hilton Houston Post Oak by the Galleria. And you can go to the website and click on the link, iboomhub.com, click on the link on the hotel, and you can book your room right from there. The Houston MasterClass special, it's a CEO pack enrollment option, and you can upgrade to the CEO pack from basic, standby, and affiliate, and the executive pack as well. The pack includes admission to the Houston Masterclass, the Wealth Starter course, full IGO travel membership, Elevate subscription, Trade Buddy subscription, Business Builder back office, all 7 ways to get paid in the comp plan, earn 15% on the dual team, and the monthly subscription is $299.99. All right, here it is. It's 1 week away, folks. Tickets are sold out. Okay, a masterclass in business building with Mr. Bugs. It's going to be from March 9th through 11th. We regularly $1,249.99. We saved you $250. Now it's only $999.99 and 450 CD. All right, that's it, folks. This is the only call that's happening today. MK coming to you from the flight deck. All right, that was good. Okay. How you doing, T. Gray? All right, I'm going to go back to welcoming people. Let's see here. Donnie Pips. What is this? All right. Let's see here. Great morning from Dallas, Gerardo, G Money Paez. All right, yo from the UK, Jake Parton, Blue Diamond, Jake Parton. Michael Hill, good afternoon from the UK. Letitia Galloway, Martinsville, Virginia. Let's see here. So ready to get ready for Houston Masterclass on Flight School with T. Gray and MK. That's Dr. Latrice. David Sayers, Northern Ireland, UK. Right. Bonnie Marshall, good morning, Mark T. Gray and the BüüM family from Birmingham, UK. Cynthia Quates, Antioch, Illinois. Donna Stewart, Scotland. All right, Nate B, Houston, Texas. Edgar is in the house from Detroit. Chemo Tammy from Finland. Topsy Hughes from Worcestershire, UK. All right, Jonathan Cowie from Scotland. Okay, I'm going to get going on these slides. We did the announcements. Okay, so, all right, we've got the new Elevate schedule. I'm going to put it up on iboomhub.com, and there's morning sessions and evening sessions and afternoon sessions. Okay, you can pick up your Trade Buddy shirts at the event. So if you ordered a Trade Buddy shirt and you had it and you put in you can pick up your shirts at the event. All right, there's no call on Tuesday because Shameen is traveling. Okay, this is going to be a fantastic event, unlocking the strategies. And it's going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina, and it's today. It's today, right? Yes, it's today. And this is going to be a fantastic event. So the whole crew is there. Blue Diamond Jackie Pippins, Emerald Vita Wooten, and Kia Kinlaw is going to be there as well. And I think it's for Kia Kinlaw. All right, no flight school next Saturday. Yeah, we'll be at the event. Okay, so did you qualify for a free ticket? So if you did, you need to reach out to support@ibüümerang.com to request your ticket. And this is only for CEO Corner folks. So you have to have been qualified for 3 months prior to the event. And it needs to be CEO Corner. All right, so here we go. T. Gray,
I'm here. I'm here. This was a major little sprint marathon up and down stairs. It took a little bit of doing, but it's done.
All right, but you're here.
I'm here. I's here. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So good. We got everybody here. We're rocking and rolling. Let's get down to business. It's such an exciting time. You know what I want to say? I want to say congratulations to you guys on month 1 of our 90-day run. Who is running with us for these 90 days? Who is running with us? And like when I say running, I mean running. Like you got your track shoes on. You are committed to making something happen in your business and to doing more than you normally do so that you can truly get a spark of momentum. You're calling more people. You're doing more presentations. You are doing more home meetings. You're doing more good parties. Who is doing it? Who is doing it? You talk to your family. You said, hey, I need 90 days of breathing room so that I can do something big in my business. I'm gonna be a little scarce for 90 days. I'm gonna be a little scarce until the end of April, because this is a February, March, April run. Who's doing that? Who's doing it? Who's doing it? Blue Diamond, Jake Parton, we know you're doing it. Yes, you are. So congratulations to you guys. We take slide now for a second. I just want to say congratulations because it's happening. Black Diamond, Desi Lipova is doing it. And you know what? Here's the thing, folks. Here's what I want to say. I'm going to say something deep. I'm going to say something profound. You are going to want to write this someplace. and make sure you never lose it. You may want to get a tattoo. You may want to put this on your license plate. Here you go. You ready? The Holton Bugs system works.
Yes, it does.
The Holton Bugs system, absolutely 100%, unequivocally, no argument, no contest. It works. Can we prove it to you? So we've been teaching Holton system to a group of people who said, I want to learn, including your top diamonds. They said, you know what, we've been successful doing it other ways, but that success was marginal and it wasn't necessarily lasting. Show us the way Holton did it. And they've been now doing that with their teams. And guess what? Guess what? The results are insane. Can I prove it to you? Black Diamond, Desi Lipova, has been applying the Holton Bugs system in her business. And she got a hold of Carson Mackey when he enrolled in the business at the end of January. I think it was January 28th, to believe. And she followed the system to the letter. Here he is now. His team has, I think, 17 people on it altogether. Mm-hmm. He's hit the rank of Sapphire in his first 30 days in the business. And by just for everybody's edification, we say Sapphire in qualification because the ranks aren't official until the 15th of the following month, so that we can allow for if anybody's going to cancel or refund or charge back or whatever. But in any event, he is a Sapphire in qualification at this point. He did it with more than the volume that he needed. And he's got a group of people, including himself, coming down from Canada to the Houston Masterclass. Does it work? It absolutely works. It absolutely works. Look what's happening in the UK with Blue Diamond Jake Part. Jake told me himself, he goes, man, I'm so grateful to learn Holton's system. It's given me some clarity in terms of how I need to lead my people. Look what's happening. Every week, that room in London is growing. It's getting bigger and bigger, more and more people. And the duplication is insane because we teach duplication in the Holton Bug system. So now you've got people like Emeralds, Elliott Ward, and Fraser Grant stepping up and leading the charge. I'm watching that. It's a beautiful thing. I'm watching what's happening in Diamond, Marianne Schutz's business. Enrollment after enrollment. And now there's a whole group, I think it's in the Netherlands, that is now duplicating, doing their own presentations, enrolling new people. Let's go back to the UK, to Emerald Caroline Cousin. It's happening in her business. Enrollment after enrollment after enrollment. Now we're working on the duplication. So folks, the system works if you work it. If you absolutely work it. We got rock stars, the UK is actually flaming on in a big way. Danny Turner also, right? Getting the results. So I just want to share with you guys that if you learn the system and you do the system, it will work in your business. You can't do it for a little while. You can't do it for a couple of days. You can't do it for a week. You got to do it consistently and put pressure on it, and don't take the pressure off until it spits out a diamond. And that's why we do 90-day runs. We don't do 1 week runs. We don't do 2 week runs. We don't do 30-day runs. We don't do 45-day runs. We don't even do 60-day runs. We do 90-day runs because guess what happens after 90 days? It can have a transformative impact on your business. So congratulations to you guys. It's absolutely happening. And let's see, what are we talking about today, Mark? I know we've got slides. I got to find where I put them when I move my computer around. Okay, here we go. It's over here. You already did the announcements. You already did the, did you do the pick up your trade buddy shirts already?
Yes.
All right. Did you qualify for a free event ticket? Yes, you did. That means you would have had to have 25 customers for either December, January, February, or November, December, January. If you had 25 customers in all three consecutive months, either one of those periods, you're qualifying for a free ticket. You need to let us know before you show up. Don't just show up and say, hey, where's my seat? Because we're going to say you didn't follow directions. All right.
Cool.
What do we got next?
Yep.
You're,
No flight school
no
Saturday.
flight school next week, because guess where we're going to be?
In Houston.
We're be in H-Town, baby. We're
All
going to
right.
be at the Houston MasterClass with Holton Bugs.
Yeah.
This is, you want to talk about learning the Holton Bug system? Guess who, Mark, I think you and I are doing an okay job of teaching the Holton Bug system.
Oh, yeah.
But I know one person who can teach the Holton Bug system better than you and me put together on our best days.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to say any names, but it rhymes with Holton Bugs. Right? And it's going to be rare.
Okay.
Mark, Chief Anna, and myself, we all went to the hotel, the Hilton Post Oak Hotel last week to scout out the room and the setup and all that kind of stuff. And I can tell you right now, this was designed to be an intimate event. An intimate event. The people in this room, like the back of the room, you might as well be in the front. Every seat's a good seat. This is not Vision. This is not Accelerate. This is not Dream Weekend. This is a business builder boot camp and a trade buddy boot camp as well. But mainly a business builder boot camp. Mr. Buggs, we talked about it. We sat yesterday, a couple of days this week in the office.
Yep.
And he started to talk about his vision for the event and what it is that he plans on sharing. And I can tell you right now, it gives me chills. Because it's like a deja vu for me. I remember when, Mark, when we were in that first company we were in, there was a rank called Bronze.
Yes.
The equivalent of Sapphire was the first leadership rank. And Holton would do these boutique masterclass trainings called Bronze Days. You had to be a bronze or above to qualify. And that room felt like the Bronze Day room. There's no hiding in this room. You're gonna get the information, but you're gonna feel it too. Mr. Buggs may come and sit right in front of your seat. It's that kind of a room. And I can tell you, if you're coming and you come with a ready mind, you are going to leave with what you need to go to another level. I know Carson is driving down with a bunch of his folks from Canada, Mark.
Nice.
I can tell you right now, they are going to leave there and they're going to set a record in going diamond and staying diamond. They're gonna create a group that's gonna qualify ranks and requalify ranks. That's our next chapter. I'm so excited for where we are, the momentum.
All right.
So what's that?
Is Connor Fennell coming?
Say again.
Is Connor Fennell?
I don't know. Does anybody know if Connor's coming? I hope he's coming. I hope he's coming.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm hearing that Carson, those guys have their month of March mapped out. That map is going to get. That's good. I'm glad they already have it mapped out because it's going to get refined and tuned up. Right, Diamond Vasil said the momentum is picking up. Right, I see it happening in your business. So what we're going to talk about today, is how to get the most out of an event. All right, when you go to an event can truly be transformative in your business if and only if you have a plan. And let me ask you a question. It's probably a dumb question, but is Carson on flight school today? Because I'm talking to everybody, but I'm definitely talking to Team Carson. If he's not on, Desi, let's make sure that he's on. If he's not on, that's an error. Let's make sure he's on because I'm talking to him today. And give me some confirmation. Okay, his team is on. Okay, so let's make sure he's watching the recording. Look at that. This guy's got to work. For those of you with the excuses, I want to blow up your excuse machine right now. part-time. He went Sapphire in his first month, part-time. Because somebody wanted to say, oh, yeah, that would be great if I could do it full-time, if I didn't have a job I got to do. Well, when Carson started this, he had 2 jobs. He had 2 jobs. But he was able to quit his second job last weekend because he made 4x what he makes in his second job in Ibüümerang.
Wow.
Already. So Carson, you go ahead and you rock that job today. We got your back, bro. Your team is on. We're going to teach him up, and you're going to watch this recording, and you're going to feel the love, and we cannot wait to see you in H-Town, bro. All right? Can't wait to see you. But I want to talk to everybody who's going to be at this event and everybody who is going to make sure they are at the next event.
Yeah. Hey, is Carson driving down?
Yeah, Carson and a group of people are driving down from Canada. Long ass drive. They are going to get the most out of it. Whoever has to go through the most flaming hoops to get to an event is the person who gets the most out of the event. Right, the person who lives in Houston, right across the street from the Hilton Post Oak Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. All right, so here's the deal. When you go to an event, you don't just go to events. Events are someplace you go for a very specific purpose. Your event mindset is that I'm here to find the one thing that if I implement this in my business, it's going to make that difference. The one thing, what is that one thing that I can do that's going to make a huge difference? And just think, if you go to 3 or 4 events in a year, and at each event you get one thing that makes a difference, it's explosive. So for this particular event, the question that we want to ask each person who's going to be there is, why are you here? Karen is saying in the Zoom chat they're going to drive 26 hours.
Yes. Wow.
From Canada to Houston. The question is, why? Why? What are you looking for when you get to this event? See, one reason why most people, we do events, we've done events, thousands of people. I've been to events, tens of thousands of people. Why is it that most of those people do not experience a truly transformative impact in their business? I'll tell you why. Because most of the people just show up. They bought a ticket and they just came to the event, but they didn't have a plan. You're like, I need to have a plan for the event. I'm not putting the event on. I'm an attendee. You need to have a plan as an attendee. Here's my challenge to Team Carson. Watch this training, take notes, get together after everybody has watched this training. After everybody has watched this training, see you later, bro. Can't wait to see you in the office. You know what I'm talking about. After you've watched this training, get together on a Zoom or in person if you can and say, okay, what is our event plan? Based on what you learned today, because we got some things we're going to share with you today that'll help you put your event plan together, okay? But there are some other things that you can do. For example, I know that on Saturday and on Sunday, we're going to have a 2-hour lunch break. Okay. If I'm any of the people who are coming to this event, I already know where I'm going to lunch. You're going to have to leave the hotel to go to lunch. This hotel doesn't have a restaurant that's open in the middle of the day. So you're going to have to leave the hotel to go to lunch. But we're in an area that is a major shopping mall area. Houston major shopping mall is the Galleria Mall. It is literally blocks away. There's food all around this hotel. See, the people with no plan are going to be like, okay, it's lunch break. Where are we going? And they're going to spend the first 15, 20, 30 minutes trying to figure out where they're going and waste, a big chunk of the lunch break. The folks who come with a plan, they know where they're going. We're going here today. We're going there tomorrow. We know where it is. We know how we're going to get there. This one's in walking distance. This one we got to get in the car. And we're going to take these 3 cars and we're going to get on over there. There's no reserved seating for anybody in this room. So how are you going to get your best seat? What time are you going to be in front of the doors? Right? What is your mode of note-taking going to be? Are you going electronic? Are you going paper? What are you going to do? Right? What are you doing afterwards? So I'm here to tell you guys, it's time. This is how champions operate. We have a plan. We know what we're doing. Some folks are just going to show up and try and hope it's going to work. But what does Mr. Bugs always say about hope? It's a terrible business strategy. All right. So I want to challenge you guys to have a plan. And it starts with knowing, why are you at the event? Why are you there in the first place? Okay. Let me tell you what events do for you. If we can go to the next slide. If you think about building your business as a car race, like NASCAR or Formula One, the cars are going around and around the track. If we can go to the next slide. The cars are going around and around the track, but they can't go around the track infinitely forever. There's too many laps in the race for the car to go around the track uninterrupted. You're going to have to stop for gas. You're going to have to stop for oil. You're going to have to change your tires. Some races are so long, you're going to have to swap drivers. Get one driver out, let him take a rest. The other driver drives for a while. And you definitely 100% are going to need a potty break. So events are the pit stop. Events are where you get refueled. Events are where you get your new tires. Events are where you get your body and mind refreshed so that you can go back out there and do more laps. That's what events are for. Those of you who've truly been running the first 90 days, no BS, like for real, putting it out there. Marianne, this event is for you. It's going to help you. It's going to help you get recharged and re-energized, ready for the next part of the 90-day run. Team Carson, this is going to help you guys. You guys are going to explode out of this, because that's what the event does. It helps you get re-energized. That's what this is. It is a pit stop. The people who don't prioritize events are hoping that their car can just keep going round and round and round, and that their tires are going to last. And they burn out. They fizzle out. They wonder why they're not getting the good results. They wonder why they're getting passed up on the track. Right? If that's what events are for. Now, Mark, do you have anything to add to that?
Yes. So you get one piece of information from every event. So when I went to events, I just got one thing that I could implement. But so when I went to an event, there's just one thing that I took away from that event and that I implemented.
And that's all it takes. One thing.
Yeah.
As a matter of
And
fact,
so when I went to one event, I hit Sapphire, and I just took that one piece of information from that event. And then when I went to the next event, I got the information for Diamond, and I hit Diamond. So just events, it's a stepping stone. You just get one piece of information and you can get to Diamond.
amen. Amen. Hey, I was looking, I was talking about having a plan, right? And Rocky Roller Skates, she put in there that it's Ramadan, so it's fasting season. And I'm, those of you who are fasting, great for you. You're going to be super clear, right? Because fasting tends to make you clear. And by the way, those of you who, 2-hour lunch break, I want you to be mindful of what you eat. Don't eat something that's going to bring you back and put you to sleep. You might miss your one thing that Mark is talking about. You might nod and miss your one thing, right? And if you are fasting, you should have a plan. What is your plan for what you're going to do for 2 hours during that break? So, and if you're, maybe, and that might be a great time to go take a nap and get your energy back up, or whatever it is that you want to do. Go get a workout. You'll have the opportunity to do that. But like Mark said, that one thing, right? So, excuse me, allergies get me today. Events are going to get you back in the game. So here's what you want to do when it comes to an event. You don't want to just make a decision to go to the event. You come to the event looking to make a decision. The event is there to help you make a decision. The event is there to help you decide to do what it is that you need to do in order to reach the next pinnacle of success in your business. That's what the event is there for. So you want to come as an open vessel, ready to rock and roll. Leona, where's your Zens, T. Gray? Upstairs in my office. I'm downstairs in my wife's office. I don't think Mark wants me to go sprinting through the house again. So I'm just going to stay here and suffer through it. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the next slide, Mark. So now we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. This is scriptural. This is spiritual. You can't find what you are not looking for. I felt like Master Yoda when I said that.
You look like Master Yoda.
Ah! Shade is being thrown, right? Find it, you shall not. Because look for it, you are not. That's kind of like a Yodaism type thing, right? So, let me ask you a question. Guys. Did any of you see my car keys? Rocky, I see you in the chat. Do you see my car keys? Dr. Latrice, you got my car keys? Did you find them? Leo, did you find my car keys? Kevin, you didn't find my car keys? Sylvie, you found my car keys? That's a neat trick. Tracy, did you find my car keys? Bonnie, no, you didn't find them? You know why you didn't find them? Because you weren't looking for them, right? You can't find anything that you're not looking for. So you need to come to this event looking for something. What are the 3 things that you are looking for at this event? What are the 3 things? If you're coming into this event, what are the 3 things you want to get? What are the three things you want to find? That way you can turn on your reticular activating system. You can put up your antennas. And you will be ready when those three things materialize. But you got to be looking. You got to come in knowing what you're looking for. How many times have you gone out to in a part of your house to go look for something and you forgot what you're looking for, and now you just kind of got to start all over again because you can't look for it because you don't know what you're looking for? It's really that simple. It's a simple fact of life. So what are the three things that you are looking for to get out of this event? If you're coming to the event, take a minute right now and write down three things. These might not, you may change the list. You got a week. But let's start. Let's start the thought process. What are the three things that you are looking for? Somebody wants to write something in the chat, you can. What are the three things that you're looking for? Okay, let's see what people have shared as their three things. Let's see what people have shared as their three things. Okay. We got Samantha. That's not three things. Whoa. Okay. So Samantha, love you, girl, but here's what you got to do. You got to narrow that list down. Let's try to narrow it down to three main things. You can't look for too many things because then you won't find anything. Okay. But those are good things on your list. You're going to have a hard time choosing, but give me three. All right, Kelly, clarity on my plan, clarity on how to execute, greater belief so that I can have greater results. Excellent, Kelly. Great, great. All right. And keep looking at that, right? So you can see. All right. What did Leo say? Leo said, how to duplicate leadership and build a residual business where it's not only dependent on you. Okay, that's one or two things maybe, Leo, but I want you to refine that down to a list of three. Okay. Louise, clarity, inspiration, and the why that will keep me going and going and going. Okay. Louise, I want you to put more energy into that. Okay. I want you to put more energy into that. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a plan. This works in every aspect of life. My son is, you guys know, a professional dancer, and he has a gig coming up that's going to have him in China for 5 months. So he leaves on next Friday. So I went to LA to hang out with him last weekend, as you guys know. And that the day that I landed, he actually got booked for the Brit Awards, which is going to be televised today out of England. So he's in England, and he had a chance to work with the #1 choreographer in the entertainment industry. And what we did that weekend is we worked on his plan. What is your plan? You've been wanting to work with this guy for years now. You have your chance. What is your plan? How are you going to be? What are you going to say? How are you going to talk to him? How are you going to be in rehearsal? What is your plan for your interactions to make sure that you make a positive impression so that you can now be on his short list to work on future projects? I told him, I said, of everybody who's going, here's what I can tell you. Most of the people who are coming, most of the other dancers who are going to be part of this will not have a plan. That's what's going to set you apart, right? So same thing. Most of the people who show up to this room are not going to have a plan, but will you have a plan? What are the 3 things that you're looking for? Michelle Jacobs, become a profitable trader, learn how to attract, elevate customers and ambassadors, and build my leadership skills. Very good. Very good. Who's got another list of 3?
Alejandro Bonilla. I want
What
to
did he-
shift my paradigms. I want to make a decision to really do my business. And I want to set goals and set intentions to assure them.
Okay, excellent, excellent. And so for some of you, you're not going to find the thing, you're going to find the thing that helps you make the decision, right? Because some of these things are things that only you can do, but you need to decision. You need to find a thing that allows you to make that decision, right? So very good. Let me see. Is there Facebook crew? Are we getting anything from you guys over here? Or are you
No.
guys also, I think
No.
everybody on Facebook is also on Zoom.
Diamond
All right,
Marianne Shoots.
iPhone. Whose iPhone? By the way, guys, let's make it our business that whenever we get on a Zoom, change your display name to your name.
Diamond
Right.
Marianne Shoots. Profitable trading strategy to develop leaders, and create a millionaire mindset.
There you go. Very good. All right. Let's see. Who else has got something? Peter. To have a better mindset for trading. HB nuggets for motivating me to build my business. And the social part, building connections with top leaders, to be in the room with the top leaders. Very good. Peter, it's going to be a great room to be in. It's going to be great because it's not going to be thousands of people at this event. It's just going to be barely, I mean, we're pretty much sold out. Barely 150 to 200 people at the most. Okay. So this is going to be a good, intimate setting. All right. Michael Hill, looking for the key to finally being consistent with my business, having the mindset of the most successful people in the room, how to become a leader that others will follow so I can duplicate through my business partner. See, that's very well thought out.
That's incredible. Yeah.
Very, very
That's
well
clear.
thought. Okay, good. So we want to find and list our 3 things that we are looking for to get out of this event so we can be intentional. Now that you have your list, you want to make sure that you get what you came for. Could you imagine doing all that preparation? You got your mind right. You went to bed in enough time to get rest so that your mind is clear. Maybe you got out and you went for a run, or you went to work out so that you could open up your mind, or whatever it is that you do. You did yoga, you did stretching. You just went and sat outside in the sun to get some sun rays, whatever it is that you do. You did all that. And then you got down there to the event. The event starts, and you spend half of the event outside in the hallway talking with somebody. You got up and you went to the bathroom, and while you were out there, you bumped into Carson. And you're like, oh, you're that guy they've been talking about. And now you're out in the hallway, hemming up Carson for 20 minutes. And now neither one of you is getting what you need from Holton Bugs. Donnie Pip said it's like doing all that mindset work and forgetting to mark up your chart, and you missed a big trade. Stop talking about me, Donnie Pips. I don't like it when you put my business out in the street. Right? So you want to make sure that you get what you came for. How do you do that? 3 things. Be in the room. You want to be in that room as much as possible. You want to be in that room. If we've got Holton Bugs or Shamin or anybody else on stage, you want to make sure that you're in the room and you don't miss a thing. Like, what time did we start in the morning, Mark? 10?
9.
9? We're starting at 9? We're starting at 9. I want to make sure I get that other number out of there. We're starting at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Guess what I would be doing if I'm you? Guess what I would be doing at 8:45 a.m.? Anybody want to guess? Put it in the chat. What's a good thing to do at 8:45 a.m.? 8:45 a.m. What's a good thing to do? 8:45 a.m. 8:45 a.m. The event starts at 9, 8:45 a.m. What's a good thing to do? Definitely question. Nobody got it. Let me tell you what the answer is.
Yes.
There you go.
Go to the potty.
Oh, team.
Go to potty. Joyce got it.
Joyce got it. Go potty. Empty your bladder so that you can last through the first session without having to go. No, David, that's gross. You said that depends. That's gross, sir. That is gross. If we see you sitting there like real still, we know what you're doing and we're going to call you out on it. All right. So here's the deal. I'm just telling you, strategy, be in the room. Take notes. Take notes. You want to take notes. Now, by the way, here's a trick on taking notes. All right. I'm telling you guys, I would do some research on how to take notes. I'd go to YouTube and like, what's the best way to take notes? Right? Because some people take notes, they try to write down everything, and in the process of getting so wrapped up into that, you miss what's being said because you're writing down, you're kind of in the past. So what's your strategy? What is your strategy for note taking that's going to work for you, so that you can get it? And by the way, Tracy, no video recording of this event. If we see you doing that, we're gonna come take your phone. If it's an iPhone, we'll keep it. If it's an Android phone, we'll go give it to one of the homeless people. So you want to make sure you're taking notes, and then you want to minimize distractions. You want to minimize distractions. Karen is going to drive 26 hours to be there. If you're sitting next to Karen, don't be talking to her. Can you drive 26 hours to talk to you? You drove 26 hours to hear from Holton Bugs. So minimize distractions, that you make sure you're not getting distracted, and make sure that you are not being a distraction. Okay. You're right, Dave. Dave Romero said, why give that Android phone to the homeless people? Give them one more thing to worry about. All right. So anything on this, Mark, before we go to the next one?
No, sir. Yep.
Here's the next part. Sit with your team. Sit with your team. Team energy. Do this together. Right? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, in order to sit with your team, you guys are going to need to be together at the door.
Yes.
Because we're not going to let you save seats. Okay? So you guys need to be together at the door. You need to coordinate getting to the door and being in line so that you can go in together and grab seats together. And by the way, folks, don't trample each other trying to get in the room.
There are no saved seats for the diamonds.
So everybody want to make sure you get there in time to get your good seat. Okay. Now, let's share the experience. Let's share the experience. Mark, how do they do that?
Yeah, take lots of pics and post them on your social media. Yeah. And tag Houston MasterClass, Houston 2024, and then Ibüüm Houston.
Right. So these are our event hashtags.
Yes.
And you want to use those. Also tag Ibüümerang at Ibüümerang. Tag us on there. And you know, if you want to tag us as well, and we'll be sharing out some of your posts as well. But definitely you want to share this, share your enthusiasm, radiate to the world, radiate to the rest of your team that's not at the event. Okay. So you want to, get into the event spirit. Now, I don't know if we're going to have an event special, but at many of our events we do, and you want to be prepared for that in either way. So you bring in a little extra cash in case something comes up, and you also bring a list of team members that couldn't make it so that you can have your team take advantage of the event special as well. Okay. But like I said, I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to have one for this event. This event is very, very focused. Now, this is a big one right here. Avoid the post-event blues. What are the post-event blues? The post-event blues are you came to the event and you got all of this energy from Mr. Bugs and from everybody else that was there. You're just all lit, you're energized, you're on an event high. And then you go back home and you return to normal life, Dr. Latrice, and now you're depressed. Because you just came from being in a room where there's 100+ people who are the same mind on the same vibration, and then you went back home to where you're at, right? And now you're starting from ground zero to try to figure out how you're going to apply the things that you just learned. Here's what the pros do. What the pros do is we have already scheduled that outlet. That outlet is already laid out for us, meaning we already know, we already have it lined out where we're going to channel this energy and all of this positive energy that we've got. We've got our meetings scheduled. So go ahead and schedule the next 4 meetings that you're going to have post-event. Like, you should be going home. The event ends on Monday. You'll be able to leave on Monday. The event ends on Monday early enough for people to get on flights. If they want to get on the road, you'll be able to do that. Your next meeting should be Tuesday or Wednesday. Already set up, ready, locked, loaded, ready to go. Now you can take that event energy and channel it in the right direction. People will feel you at a higher vibration. You see what I'm saying, guys? That's what you want to do. You want that way you can take that energy and put it into your business right away before it starts to fade. It's like when you fill up the ice tray. Some of you guys remember ice trays. If you don't have a refrigerator that makes ice, when you fill up the ice tray and you got to get from the kitchen sink to the freezer and put it on the shelf. And what is your objective? What is your objective with that ice tray? Yeah, you guys are feeling me. You want to get it in the fridge and on the shelf with as little water spilt as possible. Same thing. You want to get home and in the game without spilling any of that energy that you just got filled up with at the event. Think of the water as your event energy, your event inspiration, the things that you just learned. You're on an event high. Your business ice tray is full. And now you want to get it from where you are, from Houston to your first meeting with as little spillage as possible.
Yeah. Tier Edwards, Diamond Tier Edwards. I have already connected with people from the rodeo last night, and I am at Indianapolis scheduling meetings now when I land.
There you go. No spillage. No spillage. Okay. As a matter of fact, if you were smart, you left the freezer door open when you filled up the ice tray. You prepared to bring it back in advance.
Yeah.
Same thing. Get these meetings scheduled. You got new people, book them out. Book them out. Those are going to be the best meetings you've ever done in your life if they are close to the time that you have the event.
Yeah, we did this last week.
What do you mean?
Filling up the
ice tray.
space.
That's what made me think about it. Because we were doing that in the office. All right. Where are the leaders at? Where are the leaders? Who are the leaders? Who are the team leaders? Who's coming with their team? Who is coming with their team? Who is coming with their team?
Go to the next slide, bro.
I'm on it.
Yeah, it's not the right one.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The team wrap up game plan session.
Yeah, but there's another
one
one.
on Facebook.
There's another one.
Oh, you didn't take it out.
Yes.
I didn't take it out.
You didn't.
I took my PDF off of what you originally sent me. You see how you set me up for failure? I thought you were on team, bro.
No, I did not.
I thought you were on team. All right. So here you go. If you're a leader, here's what you want to do. You want to make sure that afterwards, you're getting together with your team and making sure that everybody's on the same page of how the information is going to be applied. And by the way, this is especially important when we have events, when we have lots of people speaking. Because what happens is you'll have somebody that comes up there and says something that's kind of unique to them, and you want to make sure that you filter that with your team. In this event, it's going to be Holton Bugs, and Holton Bugs. But you still want to get together with your team and make sure that the key points were captured and that the team is on plan in terms of how to execute afterwards. I see some people in the chat talking about how Blue Diamond, Jackie Pippins, and Jayla Pippins make sure that this happens after every event. And they do. They do an excellent job of making sure that they huddle the team afterwards, right? All of our diamonds do. And so, again, in the spirit of planning in advance, leaders, you want to scout out the hotel when you get there. You know, that's what we would do all the time when we would come to an event. We would look for, okay, there's a corner over there. There's a little area over here. And that way you can tell the team, hey, when the session is over, that's where we're going to meet. And when the session is over, your whole team, they get on over there so that y'all can have your huddle and your game plan. Does that make sense? So you don't leave it to have all your different team members leave with their own different interpretation of what just happened. You want to make sure that everybody's on the same page with the plan, the X's and the O's. Anything on this, Mark?
No, sir.
All right. So we want to challenge you guys to go ahead and make a decision right now that you're going to use this event to launch your business. That you're going to use this event to create that explosion in your business and go to the next level. And what I want to challenge you to do is to make a quality decision. Not a Zoom chat decision where everybody's like, me, yeah, okay, yep, I'm in it. I'm going to do it, right? I mean, of course, we do love that feedback and we're not discouraging it. But later today, when it's just you, go ahead and get inside your own head and say, hey, you know what? That's what I'm going to do with this. That's what I'm going to do with this. And that's our training. Mark, you have anything else?
No, sir. Yeah, this has been fantastic. Yep.
All right, cool. Cool. And the gang. Let's see. I'm gonna turn. Why don't you take over the slides? I think you already spoke about this, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we already spoke about this. So cannot wait to see you guys in Houston. It's gonna be an incredible time. It's gonna be an incredible time, and it's gonna be a training that, frankly, I'm excited that Holton is going to really do for you guys, because I know people really need it and they're going to benefit from it, because Mark and I have in the past. So that said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We're done a little early today. Give you guys a break. And again, don't forget, there's no flight school next week. And we'll see you guys again on flight school this Saturday after next. There will be HB System Coaching Group tomorrow at 12 noon. Cool. There will be HB System Coaching Group tomorrow at 12 noon. Somebody post that in our Telegram chat. And that said, it's time for our picture mark on 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, you poser.
Love you, ambassadors.
All right, love you guys.